Do you miss playing Dungeons & Dragons, or just have a hard time finding a group in your hometown? By integrating Discord and D&D Beyond, you can create a character from 1st to 15th level, and then roleplay 24/7 in our Discord channels, while combating monsters, crafting weapons, training new skills, and searching for items across our campaign world. You'll also have the chance to participate in random combat encounters and go on monthly virtual quests. As a community DM, you can run encounters and virtual quests for the community based on monthly modules written by our very own accomplished plot team. Join us.
Join us.
Check it out.
Join the Discord.
Join us!
Join us.
And let's create incredible stories together.
Is money really worth all this?
It's not about the credits. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
I bet you have.
You're not getting the drop on the villains with sounds like that. Your game needs Sirenscape. The Sirenscape online player has a huge library of epic sounds for any situation. Epic games need epic sound. Go to Sirenscape.com to get started today.
Get your customized jersey from MithrilArmory.com, proud sponsor of Champions of the Realm.
It's time!
Hey everybody, I'm Becca Scott.
And I'm Urijah Faber here from Champions of the Realm.
That's right, this is going to be another epic day of D&D. We have incredible D&D players piloting these fabulous D&D characters. They're going to be going for 5 rounds of combat, and there is a total of 7 bouts between all of the competitors, all to name just one Champion of the Realms.
We've got some amazing matchups. Let's check them out.
I have been playing Dungeons & Dragons for just a little under 10 years. I'm fairly new to this, but I fell hard and fast. And yeah, I think, I was one of those kids that just love make-believe, and I do that for a living, and so this fit right in.
I didn't start playing actively until 2019. And I actually have a pretty long story about why. I am deaf. And I've always followed the game. I've been friends with Satine Phoenix for, I don't know, over a decade. And she always wanted me to play, and I just never thought that I could because of the fact that I couldn't hear, even though friends did say, we will make it work for you. But I was still I had a lot of anxiety around it. And then I had cochlear implant surgery at the end of 2019, and I hit the ground running. I think my first D&D game ever was live. I'm not kidding you. And I mean, it's everything I've ever wanted. I love the idea that it's fantasy, it's characters, you get to play with your friends, you get to imagine things. It's like stepping into a better world than we live in.
So Jamila is a barbarian, which means that combat is actually fairly straightforward for her. But I think rage obviously is going to be very important. This, I don't have to worry about economy so much. You just go for it. Who cares if you're exhausted at the end? And also I think it's going to be more about clocking Barrowin and what choices she makes so that I can tell, am I doing a ranged fight? Do I need to close distance? I'm going to be watching her moves, I think.
The skills that will definitely come into play today would be, is she listening somewhere? Spirit Guardians. Dodge is going to come in. I actually have 2 combo spells that I've come up with for myself, and I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I'll give you an idea. First one is called Kitchen Sink. Second one is called Velcro. They work together. I'm not going to tell you what they do, though.
So Barrowin is a cleric. So in preparation, I think I'm trying to figure how much am I gonna rely on my high hit points when Barrowin can heal, Barrowin can cast from a distance. That's not really something that Jamila can do. So it's gonna be about closing that distance, getting, perhaps going for a grapple, perhaps attacking recklessly if I'm really on the ropes, but we'll have to build to that.
Okay, one thing I definitely know about Jamila, my opponent, is she's being played by the amazing Deborah Woll, which is daunting for me because she's one of the queens of the entire community and Dungeons & Dragons in general. I've watched her in things for years before I was able to actually play. So even getting to play against her is fun, but daunting, but exciting, but anxiety-inducing. I also know that she's playing one of my favorite classes, which is Barbarian. I like melee. I mean, the good thing about Barrowin is that she's melee. She's a war domain cleric, so she's gonna go into Jamila's phase too. I know that Jamila is here as a machine to swing and hit over and over and over again. So Barrowin's just gonna have to come at her with everything she has, that's it. I mean, the good thing is I know barbarians. Like the back of my butt, I know barbarians. That really came out weird, but I like it anyway. Let's keep it. Let's roll with that. Yeah, I do know barbarians very well, so I'll be prepared for what she has coming for me. I hope she's prepared for what I have coming for her.
So I'm playing for the Foundation Fighting Blindness today. My husband is blind, and so we do a lot of outreach for helping people understand what that condition is, and doing some research into treatments and cures and just devices that help aid people in that situation.
I'm actually playing for a charity I adore. It's called Paws with a Cause. They're located in Michigan, and they train alert and assistance dogs for people who are deaf and hard of hearing. Basically, they help to improve the independence and quality of life of people that are deaf and hard of hearing. So of course, this charity means a lot to me. So I'm gonna play with all I have because I know what I'm playing for.
Your help may be the very thing that turns the tables in our favor.
Assemble the forces! We must stop Valindra!
You will not stop me this time!
These walk-ins brought to you by Mithril Armory, the official gear sponsor of Champions of the Realm.
All right, here we have the incredible Alicia Marie, but should I say Barrowin, the Hill Dwarf Cleric?
A cleric, you know, the spirituality is going to be there. I think that's going to help in battle. And there's a fierceness about her. You can see it as she's walking. It's pretty incredible. I'm looking forward to this fight.
It's almost like a holy glow, you know, that war priest is shining from the inside out. And I think the ability to cast spells in this battle is going to really help, especially at the beginning when they have so much distance to cover between them. Close-up melee is not going to do the job.
Right, and her opponent's a brute, and I think fight IQ is what we call it in the fight world, is going to be heavily on the Barrowin's favor.
Okay, today we have Deborah and Woll as Jamila, the human barbarian, here to smash.
Absolutely, and that's what I like to see when I think of war. I think of smashing things, and this is our girl for that. Not only that, is she world-renowned in the D&D world as one of the best players. I wonder if that's going to pan out today. I mean, the dice always have a factor.
Absolutely, but Deb just has such a technical knowledge of the game that if there is any edge case where a rules clarification is going to get in a couple more points of damage, you know she's going to find it.
Let's go to the cube with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. This match is brought to you by RealmSmith and sponsored by Dungeons and Dragons and idol champions of the Forgotten Realm. When the action begins, our dungeon master will be Jason Azevedo. Introducing first, portrayed by Deborah and Woll, and playing for the Foundation Fighting Blindness. She's a human barbarian, specializing in the art of smashing things, fighting at a Port Castiglar, presenting Daughter of the Island, Orphan of the Seas, and a member of Force Grey, Jamila. Their opponent, portrayed by Alicia Marie, and playing for Paws with a Cause. She's a dwarven cleric and a devout follower of Gorm Golthin, fighting out of Iron Master, a member of the Order of the Gauntlet, and proud daughter of Clan Under, Barrowin.
All right, we've gone over the rules. 5 rounds of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition combat. You can spend hit dice between rounds. Effects stay. Conditions reset after every round. Are you ready, Barrowin?
Born ready.
Are you ready, Jamila?
As I'll ever be.
All right, let's roll initiative.
This Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Forge Gaming.
Here we have Barrowin. This blinged out hill dwarf is a level 8 cleric with an armor class of 19, 67 hit points, and a +7 to wisdom saving throws. Watch out for Jamila. This barbarian Path of the Berserker is a level 8 human, wielding a great sword with 85 hit points and an armor class of 16. She has advantage on initiative rolls and gets a +7 on strength saving throws and a +6 to constitution saving throws.
All right. Deborah, what did you roll?
I rolled a natural 20.
Natural 20 for initiative. Alicia, what did you roll?
16.
When the battle begins, you will have first turn. You have been magically transported of means that you are not aware of into a perhaps familiar, perhaps unfamiliar place. The first thing that you notice is that you stand amongst trees and overgrown vegetation. You sense the humidity, and it is unmistakably a jungle-type environment.
Feels like home.
It's about 80 feet by 80 feet, and you see almost translucent
magically powered walls that travel 80 feet up in the air and then create an 80-foot roof as well. So you are completely and utterly enclosed in this. And the only way, obviously, you can proceed is by winning the current battle. Very light, it is very well lit. And all of the sounds of the jungle are all very, very real, very, very present. Cool. Jamila, you're first.
Yes.
As you look across the battlefield, what does she see, Alicia?
Okay. Jamila looks across the battlefield, and you see a 4'2" dwarf female with dark skin, dark hair. She looks to be about 130 pounds, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But you can't tell because she's head to toe encased in gilding, glowing gold armor. On her head is a helm with horns. You can see some of her face. Her mouth cracks open in a slight smile. Her eyes, a gleaming white yellow, almost as if light was encapsulated in both of them entirely. She's holding a war hammer in her right hand. She winks at you.
Jamila is entranced. This is probably a god standing in front of her. I'm gonna waste my turn. I'm just gonna bow down to my knees, thank the spirits for sending me here and to be in the presence of something so miraculous. Someone so miraculous.
Jamila, I do not know you, but I know of you, and I respect you. So I grace you this. May you fight with pride. May you fight with honor. May you fight like the very souls of your ancestors are standing upon your shoulders. And may you be strong in your faith, because faith is the strongest thing against evil. Have a good game.
Jamila will stand with that, believing every ounce of it within my soul and my body. And you see, just like grabbing a little bit of dirt to get some traction on my hands, and I say, my goddess, I am ready.
With that, we will go to round one. All right, Jamila, you are first
Okay.
in initiative order.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. Having been challenged to this battle, and Jamila wants to show that she is worthy of the attentions of this glorious goddess at the other end of the table. So she's going to give it everything she got. So I immediately, like a bull, immediately rage, steam pouring out of my ears as I run forward 40 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Are you doing diagonals?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
30, 35, 40, about there?
Yep.
Somewhere
right
in there?
Yep,
all
that's
right.
Good.
10, 15, 20, yes! And 2 hand axes as I'm running. Coming towards you. Here comes the first one. Pretty darn good. That is a 24.
24 hits.
That's gonna be not so good. That's 7
It started well.
damage on that first hand axe. The other one coming towards you from the other side, crossing in the middle. That is a 19 to hit.
That meets my armor
I'm
class.
sorry, 18.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Second
Right,
one
that's
goes
okay.
right flying past your head, missing, lodges in the wall at the side. But you see Jamila breathes out.
A worthy opponent. I like how you play. Maybe after this we go have donuts together. Barwin assesses her damage, and she watches the axe fly by her. How far is Jamila from me?
5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
She's 20 feet away. Okay, I would like to use my movements to move within 15 feet. So
Okay.
just maybe 5
I can
feet
go ahead, right?
away from her.
Yep, go ahead.
Barwin closes her eyes, and as she opens them, they glow with this radiant light. And she says, "For Gorn, Golfin!" And as she says that, the ground starts to shake, but not like an earthquake, just tremor, just a little bit. And you see these pillars just like come up around her. And it's the 7 dwarves. Not those 7 dwarves. spiritual guardian. I don't know why I said 7.
That's great. That's great.
Perfect. Now you guys are imagining like Dopey and Smiley.
Yeah. But they're epic.
Yeah, they're
epic.
Yeah, epic.
Yes, the pillars of light surround her. And she says, my brothers and sisters in arms, the order of the gauntlet, stand with me. And I've cast spiritual guardians, so that's all I can do in this round. What that means is, I'm gonna cast it at level 4. I call forth spirits to protect me. They flit around me to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic. They appear angelic because she's a war priestess and a light bringer. So I can designate any number of creatures, blah, blah, blah. Basically, when a creature enters the area for the first time, you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Perfect. And that is your turn?
That's really gonna cramp Jamila's style. Darn it.
I can't wait. All right, that brings an end to round 1. Back to your corners.
This corner cam brought to you by Hero Forge. Build your custom mini today at heroforge.com.
Spirit Guardians, it's tough.
I mean,
tough.
Immediately, I don't know, I have
She's
to
gonna
get
do
in
it
there.
event. Yes.
That's true.
So the thing with Spirit Guardians is if you can break her concentration,
So
they go off.
I have to damage her. I have to damage her bad.
Yeah.
So
and what's good is she moved closer to you.
I know. Well, I can easily get her.
Oh, yeah, no
But here's the question. Do I go for that grapple now to get the advantage? I kind of don't think I do. I think I go to hit her hard so that it's too much damage to break her concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's
and
good.
I'll save the grapple for later.
Yeah.
But I'm getting in there. I'm getting in within the 5 feet.
I think if you can get that grapple at some point, it would be great.
It'd be really great. I just don't know if right now, because if I do the grapple now, I only get 1 attack. And I want to do enough damage to her that her concentration is
that's all right. That's exactly what you should do.
So that'll be 3 melee attacks with my great sword.
Right
off the bat.
With Lady Death.
With Lady Death.
Yeah, it's time for Lady Death. Okay.
Next move. I need 1 piece of advice from you.
Don't give up. Fight like you know how.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I am ready, gone.
Good.
I will fight.
Yes.
Like I know how to fight.
Yes.
And later we go for donuts. Okay.
Yes, donuts. Good.
All right, welcome to round 2. Berwin, you have spent some hit dice. How many did you spend?
I'm going to spend 1.
Okay.
I get 2 points because of Constitution modifier. So I roll now.
Yeah, go ahead.
7.
9 points.
So I get back all of my dice.
Yep.
Back to 6.
At 7 hit points.
Curses.
All right. Jamila, you are up again.
Yes. So Jamila's not afraid of little damage. If anything, the scars are reminders of the great battle, and then she wants a reminder of this encounter with this goddess. So I am going to run forward into this surrounding, dancing, spiritual dwarves right up within it. So go ahead and give me, go ahead. What am I rolling, a wisdom saving throw?
You're rolling a wisdom saving throw. Let me get it open. Ew. A 15.
A 15, here it goes. I rolled a 17.
What is going on in this game so far? It's testing our very metal. All
So
right.
I take half, or?
You do take half.
Go
So I write 48. Ref, you want to make sure I'm not?
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. I'm sorry, Jamila.
No, it's good. I'm taking half.
It's good. 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage. So 12 I will take. Jamila shrugs it off. It's a badge of honor, a badge of pride. She'll take damage from Berwin any day. But as I come up, I pull my great sword out over your head, leaning back to slash forward with 2 hands. I'm also going to frenzy with this. So at the time you see her eyes also go wide. They don't light up or anything, but they just look really intense. So here we go. This is going to be 3 greatsword attacks on Berwin. First one is cocked. Second one is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
That hits. Second one is not going to hit. Third one, that's going to be a good math. That's 25. All right, so I have 2 hits with my great sword, Lady Death.
What damage?
Damage is going to be 14 on the first one. 11 on the second, I believe.
24?
24 total damage off of that. So as I push my way through your dwarven guards, your spiritual guardians, I marvel a little bit at how incredible they are.
They do look good.
They look good.
Yeah, they do.
And as I pull back, you see a broad smile come across my face. To be in your presence.
She fights dirty but clean. Okay, you have to tell me if I can do this. I would like to, Barwin is sort of shocked at how this barbarian, this younger barbarian is, coming at her with these dwarf spirits standing around her. She doesn't have any fear in her eyes. And Barwin is a warrior. She is not used to this. In fact, it makes her a little disgusted, but she respects it. She likes you, and that's a good thing. However, she wants to destroy you. Okay, I was wondering if I can use Channel Divinity. Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely. No, you can do that. She just hit you, so absolutely.
Yeah.
And is that your turn?
That is
Okay, so now it is your turn.
Okay.
So that reaction
I
was on her turn, and now you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be my reaction from that. Okay, so Barwin is amazed by your prowess, but at the same time, she knows what she has to do. She calls upon her gods. Do not desert me now. And she's going to attack.
Okay.
So she's going to take her warhammer with one hand. And how far away? You're right in my face?
I'm right in your face.
She matches your smile with hers. Pulls it up with one hand. And just swings it across like that. And everything goes in slow motion. And as you swing, you see these like sparkly lights of radiance come off the warhammer. Even she's amazed by it. Okay. So that's the attack, but there's a couple things I'm new to being a cleric, which makes me very happy because I'm learning as well. However, I don't make sure I miss anything. I have a thing called Divine Strike, which means that on each of my turns, when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I make sure I hit first.
Right.
1 second. Did I make sure I hit first?
There you go.
That's
19! But plus, hold on. Yeah, does it hit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
When you hit, you see blood and teeth fly out of Jamila's mouth onto the ground.
Teeth?
Teeth?
Oh, yeah, teeth. She's just like human to the core.
And as they're playing, like this is amazing because it's all like this slow motion, like theatrical, and it's not even really slow motion. Barwin and Jamila are just doing it in slow motion because it adds to it. So
Adds to the drama. Absolutely, we are into drama.
Okay, so that the hit was 4. So with that, I get a 11 damage plus 1d8 plus 4.
So 15?
Mm-hmm. That's that. But also, we're not done. And I get 1 extra attack. Okay, let's roll another attack here.
The 13 plus?
Probably.
Plus. Ooh.
No, so that's, yes. So that was plus 7, right?
Yes, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Will hit me.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
And then 2d8 plus 4, or 2d10 plus 4 if you want to use it
No,
two-handed.
Yes, plus 4.
2d10 there. That's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus
4.
4?
Yeah.
So another 13?
Yep.
There we go. Okay.
Awesome.
Woo!
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right.
Okay. And that is the end of the round.
What?
Absolutely.
But we're in it.
Yes.
We're in
Face
it.
to
We're
face,
fully in
right?
it now.
I
We're
went,
feeling ourselves.
You went, boom,
our weapons are slicing through the air. Our characters are in their moment.
Yes.
We have warriors. We have fighters.
You're watching love being built in this moment.
Love is
through
being
battle.
built in the
Okay. So that's the end of round 2. Yes. All right. Welcome to round 3. You want to spend hit dice, I'm assuming?
I do.
Jamila?
I do.
How many?
Jamila does. I'm not sure. We're gonna see.
Okay.
We're gonna roll them until I feel
like
good
it.
about it.
Okay,
Here's
good.
the first one. That is.
You're spending
plus
1 hit dice or
11.
2?
Well, I'm doing 1 for now.
She's going at one at a time.
1 at a time. Between that, I'm gonna do a second one. That's a 9 for that. Down to 20. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold there.
Okay, hold there. How many do you want to spend?
Referee, I'm going to have to use. I'm down.
You're down to 43.
Health. I
Yeah.
think I should probably use 2 hit dice.
Yeah, 2d8. So that's 1.
That
so
would
that's
be an 8.
That's an 8.
Like. That's an 8.
Yeah,
Plus
good.
8 plus 2, so that's
Yep.
10.
And then another one. You want to spend 2?
Yes.
You go ahead.
I need to.
That's great. 10 plus 8 plus 2, 20. So you can add 20 to that.
So I'm up.
So
down
you're still down 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, still down 4.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Jamila, it's your turn. You start the round.
All right. Jamila is loving this close contact combat here, locked with this beautiful, beautiful woman in front of her. I'm actually going to attempt to grapple you. I'm gonna rush forward, my hands on your shoulders, and try to get my knees, my legs wrapped on top of your body to hold you down. So this is gonna be strength check. Is it a strength contest?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're both gonna roll them and see who wins.
Yeah. So you roll an
But
athletics
I have
check,
advantage
and then,
because I'm raging.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes. What did you roll?
14.
I'm rolling 1.
I rolled
she
2
got
for his
advantage.
advantage.
So go ahead.
Okay. I'm like,
Roll a 1. I didn't roll that great.
Oh, it's not that great.
Yeah, you grappled me.
14,
Yep.
I grapple you.
Yep,
All right,
you were in our strength.
with the grapple, that means I now have advantage on attacks with you, and I can still, while I'm raging, use my bonus action to then make an advantaged greatsword attack. So my knees are pressing down on your body, holding you down to the ground as I raise my greatsword above. To pull
You
it
better
down
not call me short.
No, not even a little bit. Let's go with a 19 to hit you.
Well, that does. Yes, that does.
Just hits?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 2 is 17 points of damage on that one. I believe I have movement, but I'm not. I'm gonna stay on top. She has to do a grapple to get out of me.
Okay, and that means I have a disadvantage, right? If I try.
Yeah.
or-
So now it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my
So
turn,
you can try and get out of that grapple.
Usually there's a DC.
Yeah.
But we can do it a contest if you
Let's do it a contest because
Okay.
it's PvP. Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. I'm going to my skills page. Hold on. Plus 3, so it's 15 for me.
23.
Okay. You are
Try to
still
pull
grappling.
yourself
The
out.
gods have abandoned me.
I wedge my knee further into your shoulder.
Now, as you're grappled, you can still attack. It's just that her speed is 0.
It's not disadvantage, yeah. All right, so with my actions.
That was your action.
No, it wasn't. Just kidding.
Sorry.
Like, no, it wasn't. All right, so since that's my action, as a bonus action, I would like to cast Shield of Faith. Can I do that still?
Yep.
I don't know that one.
Because it gives me a +2 bonus to my AC for the duration.
Nice.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's what I'm going to do. That's all I can do.
Okay.
So, Barwin's face does not register that she's being like, you see, like, it's almost like when you know when cats smell something that's like slightly disgusting. You know, like cats, they don't go ew like dogs. Like cats just go like this, like a slight distaste. That's what you see crossing Barwin's face. This sort of slight distaste.
Just face to
That's
face.
it.
I've
But
got a
then-
sword in your shoulder.
Exactly, like a sword in my shoulder. She's like. When she says a warrior is born to go to war, a fighter is born to fight. And right as she says that, this sort of glowing shield just comes up like this, and that's the shield of faith. And she looks at you right in the eye, because the shield itself is like a spectral, so you can see through it. But it's like hard when you try to punch it. So she's looking at you through that shield.
So good. All right, that's the end of the round.
Today's players are wielding the Lost Odyssey Iron Legacy Collection dice sets, including a Hellforged Axe guitar case. Get your collector set at dogmite.com/Iron Legacy.
I was really worried about this, but I think the rolls have been in my favor.
I know, it really has.
I have so much respect for her, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a fair.
I think
it's a
that's
fair fight. It's a good fight.
That's feeding Jamila.
I think it's good for her that she gets an extra.
I know, 100%.
Which would never normally
Oh my
happen.
gosh!
So I'm
But
like,
thank
wow,
goodness.
Good for, yeah, it's
oh
pretty
yeah.
good. So yeah, it's fair, but like you just gotta keep holding on.
I just gotta keep holding on, stay on top of that.
And then just
Just bash her head
times
with that
3.
great weapon.
Times 3.
All right, simple but effective.
Barrowin, this Jamila seems to be quite feisty.
She is proving to be a worthy opponent.
Yes. Is it something you can handle?
It is. All right.
Yes.
I will let you know if I need you later. Until then, thank you for your guidance. I continue to serve you.
May you strike her divinely.
Thank you. More later. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
Okay, welcome to round 4. Hit dice to be spent. We'll start with Berwyn. How many would you like to spend?
Yay! Barely. I love the champion moves. I would like to spend 2 hit dice to Rio. So 1 at a time?
Sure.
Better? Okay, that's 2. This is 2. 8. So that brings me to 46 plus 8. 1 more. Oh, I use different dice. 6 plus 8. Oh, so it's 46 plus 16. Oh, well, it puts me right back up to... I'm at 62 now, that's fine.
Yep.
That's good.
Just a little down. Would you like me to spend some?
Yes, I will. I'm gonna start with 1, see where I get here.
Sure.
All right, so 7 plus 0, 10 more. I'm gonna go 1 more. Okay. I'm rolling bad on my things here, so 6 more. All right, so I'm down to 4 as well. Great.
Okay. All right, Jamila, it is your turn.
All right, so we're locked in this incredible tete-a-tete, just mano-a-mano, woman-to-woman, right? There's a shimmering shield in front of us, but because I still have you grappled to the ground, I have advantage on all 3 of my attacks as I rage and frenzy with Lady Death. So, first one coming in. These are bad rolls. This is a 13, probably gonna miss.
Yeah, it's gonna miss, especially because I have
Shield
my
Shield of Faith is up.
And the shield, it bounces off the shield.
Oh, Jamila loves that. She's gonna use the momentum of it to bring it back in again at the bounce. Here's the second. Let's go with a dirty 20.
Nope.
That'll miss. All right, she's gonna use it again. Bounce back. That'll do it. 26.
All right.
Okay. 10, 12 points of damage.
I get
raking
healthy.
in the damage here.
And right that one, what it does is it sort of smacks the shield enough, but the shield itself just hits Barwin in the face. So she, oh, okay. Okay, that does bring me 12 points of damage.
Meanwhile, bloody spittle is dripping out of Jamila's mouth from where you hit her from before. Does it hit your shield? And like,
it starts to outside. And Barwin's just sort of looking at it drip down the sides of her shield. And she moves it aside and goes, ew. And puts it back.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay.
That's everything?
Berwyn, it's your turn.
Okay.
We're straightforward barbarians.
It's great. Just smash face.
Just smash
I like
as hard
it.
as I can.
She feels like rolling around with Jamila like brings out that animal. I mean, Barwin tries to stay very classy in her warrior-ness, but you know, rolling around in the dirt with Jamila brings out the little bit of animal that is in her. And she's like, I know what I have in me. So I have to get rid of the grapple, don't I?
You can still take your action to try and break the grapple if you want, or you can just hit her in the face. Or whatever you want to do.
I know what I want to do.
I'm not leading this.
Okay, so for this, like I said, you know, Jamila brings out that animal in her, so she's going to attack. Takes the warhammer, which for some reason had fallen like this way. She puts it aside, comes up with her right hand with the hammer, and just with the broadside smacks it against Jamila's head again. Let's see. So, we hit 17 with that. 24.
That'll
24
hit.
to hit. Woo! So that's 12. Plus we have in there, because of what she is.
Remind you, I have resistance to that kind of damage. So
Excusez-moi.
I'm just reminding you.
To bludgeoning?
Mm-hmm. I'm raging.
Who gave me a warhammer?
I'm raging.
Somebody's going to pay in the heavens for this. Okay. Okay, I have Divine Strike. So that's going to be an extra 1d8 damage. So it's 12 plus 1d8. Let's do this. 12, 15 plus. Okay, so this I'm going to use my extra attack then, because I can. And again, she's just going to take that hammer, and she went this way. She's going to bring it back to the broadside the other way. And it's going to be, again, 24 to hit.
Woo! Will hit. Hard hit.
8 plus 4, 12.
12 again.
Yeah.
Should take half of it.
It's too late to attack. Okay, I'm not done. My turn isn't done yet. Don't take a nap yet. All right. She sees that Jamila is wanting more. She does. She sees it in her eyes. She sees it in her skin. She sees it in her perfectly coiffed hair. Barwin sits up as much as she can and says, I'm calling my brothers and sisters in arms for retribution. And as she says that, you see like this little like spectral glimmering things come out of the ground again. And a fist comes out of the ground like this. And it looks like a gauntlet. Gauntlet comes out of the ground, she launches spiritual weapon. So let me see what level I can launch it at. I'm going to put it at 4th level, so highest levels, spiritual weapon. It basically means I create a floating spectral weapon within range, lasts the duration. When I cast this spell, I can make a melee spell attack as a creature. Can I do it as part of my bonus? Because it's a bonus action. I can use it as part of my turn, or is it my? It is.
Yeah, I think it's an addition to your.
Attacks when you cast. You like this? So it is part of it, so I can use it as part of the bonus action itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that hand. You see, and even her saying it, it's quite an amazing thing to behold. Do you understand?
I get it. I'm in it.
It's out of the ground, and it's this golden fist. And then the fist opens to an open hand. And then it literally just backhands you across the freaking whatever.
Go for it.
Okay. Dirt. Ooh, natural 20, 27 to hit.
From a slap upside the head?
Oh
my goodness.
It's a slappening.
It's a slappening? 100% a slappening. Wow.
Remember I was telling you earlier, I had spells I was calling spell combination kitchen sink. I know you are a barbarian. My spell combination is called kitchen sink because I have to throw everything at you to beat you or do anything with you. You are a machine, you're a barbarian.
She is. She thrives on damage.
That's right, she's a weapon. You're a weapon. You are, your body is a weapon. All right,
and
enough.
I wear my scars as badges of honor.
And they glow. You're a beautiful being. Afterwards, we get donuts.
We do get donuts. That's all Jamila wants.
Damage is 24.
24. And it's magical damage, right?
Yes.
Boom.
It's spiritual. Gorm, I feel him inside of me. Not that way, of dirty mind. I feel Gorm inside. Radiance inside of me. Okay, with that, so that's one. So I can't use, like, can I use with that? Does that, do I get the divine? Do I get
I don't think you can divine smite with a spiritual weapon.
I don't get it?
No.
It's only with a,
no, it's only if it's physical, melee. Yeah.
Well, I think that is the end of my turn then. Do I have a movement? No.
No, you were
still
grappled.
grappled.
Yeah, no movement.
I forgot!
That was the end.
Your turn.
It's
Right.
not a very dynamic. We're just on top.
We're on
of each
top
other.
of each other, like,
It's a hug. It's a hug war.
With
So
a
good.
fist that comes out of the sky and just goes boom, boom, boom.
On the back of Jamila. It's okay. Jamila's just like, like chopping down.
Oh God, what is going on? Okay, I'm good with it.
All right.
It's kind of sexy. I'm totally into this, like, embrace.
Just gonna.
Get out of the way.
I think it's kind of great. I mean, these are two warriors just embracing and beating the crap out of each other.
This is good stuff.
But out of respect and donuts.
It is, though. It is. There's a definite level of respect out of smacking the crap out of each other with spiritual weapons flying to the air.
Yes.
That is the end of round 4.
All right, let's do it.
I mean, I'm right where she did not get a chance to recast her Shield of Faith, so that brings her AC back down. Spirit Guardian's gone. So all I have advantage attacks on her, and her AC is not boosted, so I should probably hit pretty good.
You can spend the rest
I could spend
of your hit.
all of my hit dice and basically go all the way back up since this is the final round. I can't think of anything particularly else to do.
I mean, now it's just, like I said last time, it's just holding on.
Yeah, just hold
It's
on.
just holding on and still continuing to...
Boom, boom.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. I will try that.
Yes.
We are in round 5, and right now we're at the end. This is when I have to show everything I am made of.
You'll be fine.
I will do that.
Good.
Don't leave me.
No.
My God.
No, I would never leave you. I am with you, child. Simply hold the faith.
All right. Godspeed. To Gorm forever.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Yes. Bye.
Welcome to the 5th and final round. Are you spending hit dice?
I
am.
How many do you have left,
I have
Jamila?
5 left.
Are you going to spend them all?
I mean, I'm going to spend as much
You're
as I
gonna
need to
go.
get to the
Yeah.
top.
I'm spending them all.
So, these rolls.
It's cocked, but it's a 12.
No, that's good. That's
It's
a
a
12.
12?
Yep.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, we'll call it
12 plus 3, so I am back to null.
I will use
Yeah, that's fine.
4
Okay, that's fine.
hit dice.
Okay.
Since we're good to go, let's do 3. Oh my god, no. Oh yeah, I'm back to top again. Woo!
Okay. We're fresh going into the
We
fifth round.
can't die. No, we
Fifth and
can't.
final round.
We can now.
All right, you ready?
I guess
We're
so.
ready. A warrior is born to war. Go to war. Fighter is born to fight. A baker is born to make donuts, but I see no donuts here on this table. Whose turn is it?
Jamila, it is your turn.
Can Jamila seed for flavor and give it to
Would you like
Barrowin
to?
to go first? Barrowin, let's do. I'm gonna go because again, it's a fairly straightforward attack on mine. I feel like we should end on something creative and
We
explosive.
should?
Yeah, we should end on something. Your creative.
That's true.
Attack on me.
That's true.
Should be what finishes this battle.
That's true.
Because Jamila's just gonna keep you pinned down with her legs and keep swiping at you with my broadsword, my great sword. Still got that darn shield of faith. So I may not hit you, but I'm gonna die trying. Here we go. Advantaged with Lady Death. That's pretty good. 23. First one will hit. Second one.
Remember, Shield of Faith is still up.
12 plus 8. Dirty 20. Miss?
That's a miss.
All right, so first hit, second miss. That's another dirty 20. So those are 2 misses.
Wow.
Only 1 hit.
And what's the damage in there?
Here it's coming. 9 to 11.
11.
So not a good
All right.
amount.
All right.
All right. That's all Jamila's got. She's got the one power move. Again, as she's whacked, she keeps hitting off that shield, but she keeps the eye contact, and you see tears just sort of dripping out of her eyes, but they're tears of joy and respect and honor of a warrior.
And I see those tears just glistening on your lashes. And Barwin thinks to herself, that bitch has better lashes than me.
You have to understand, Jamila is there's no makeup, no nothing. She's of the jungle and the forest. Everything is just wrapped linen and fur and it's just no makeup anywhere. She's au naturel.
Okay. Barwin, she is sort of dressed up, because she's trying to appear very, regal, because she's very short, so she feels like she has to be done up sometime, That's okay, it's good.
Let's roll that con save for concentration.
Oh, yeah. No.
It's a 17.
Hey,
That's
that'll
enough.
work.
Yep. So you still have Shield of Faith up.
The gods have spoken! Do you hear them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. With that, Barwin looks at Jamila with her amazing lashes and her glimmering sword and the tears rolling down her face, making echoes to her soul. And she would like to attack with the same whatever behind her shoulder. She looks at you and curls the side of her cheek into a slight smile, but it looks beautifully grotesque, if you can imagine what that smile could look like. But you like beautifully grotesque because you're from the jungle and stuff.
Yeah.
She swings it broadside. That's attack number 1.
Okay.
Now, Barwin figured out thing how to do this. Again, hold on. Wait. Does an 11 hit?
Jamila has seen this move before. She's ready. As she waits, as it swings up, and it's just coming by, I pull back. It goes right in front of my face, and I come back in. Teeth missing in my grin. Talk about grotesquely beautiful.
We danced today. We danced today. We danced today. I have an extra attack, so I'd like to do it again. Okay?
Absolutely.
Warhammer, since it's over here, it's heavy, but she only uses one arm. She has really, really nice biceps, and you notice that when she grabs her weapon, her muscles they're covered with a layer, like a sheen of sweat, but it's gleams with radiance in the canned sunlight. What do we have in there light-wise? I don't know. Figure it out. Yeah. She takes it and swings it backhand. Try it. All right.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
I would like to, at this moment, because it's time, I would like to channel my god, his powers into my weapon. I'd like to use Channel Divinity and use Blessed Hand. So my question is, when do I do that? Do I do that?
Absolutely.
30.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the last round.
All right, roll. Oh yeah, that was, let's see.
Damage.
What was that? 6 plus 1d8. 8 damage. I think for a bonus action, but I don't know if it works, but a bonus action, I can use War Priest.
Does your divine strike take up a bonus action in order
Let's
to
see.
use?
My divine strike, I think, is just a feature, but we will check for you, okay? We will do that for you.
Yes.
Even though this is, taking a lot of my time to do this, I will do it for you. On each of my turns, when you hit a creature, and she's a creature, but with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal 1d8 damage.
Okay.
It's no action, it's no bonus action. It's a part of who I am.
Then you get a bonus action.
Just radiates through you.
I get the bonus action.
You're made of
Well,
D8.
you know what I want to do, right?
You tell me.
God and be with me. You guys see the ground start glimmering with radiance. A fist comes out of the ground again and levitates above our heads.
So it is still active.
Yeah.
It is still active. The fist is still active because you cast it before.
I did.
So you can still attack with it. As a bonus action, you can attack with it.
Oh, I thought I had to recast.
No.
Well, then the fist stayed above our heads doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
We're rolling around like that.
Yeah.
The fist does like this, and it opens to a full hand, and it just backhanded for us.
There's
That's
like
it.
5 bruises in a row, 4 knuckle bruises.
Oh, God. That's just a regular attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's it.
That's right. All right.
That's it.
That is round
That's
5.
What?
That is the end of the bout. We will go to a decision and find out exactly what happened.
I respect you.
I respect you.
Very good.
This result is brought to you by Noble Knight. Buy, sell, trade your tabletop collectibles at nobleknight.com.
Well, we just saw 5 incredible rounds of combat. That was insane. We had our barbarian and our cleric going at it, bringing the brute strength, bringing the channeling of divinity. Who do you think is going to take it away, Raz?
The 5th round, Jamila really showed that the grappling was going to be a factor. I mean, the shield was up, the faith was there, but as far as I'm concerned, she made it her fight.
Okay, fair assessment. I mean, that brute raw power, the 3 attacks using bonus action and a second attack was insane from Jamila, but I also think Barrowin brought some unique tools to this fight. I mean, the use of channeling divinity, the use of the shield was really, really powerful in my opinion, so I guess we'll find out in just a moment who our winner's gonna be.
Let's check it out.
All right. After 5 rounds of combat in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, it was 2 rounds to 2 going into the final round. Moving into the semifinals, Barrowin.
Woo! Wow!
Nice!
Taking away really?
Yes.
She deserves it. Oh my God.
Goddess.
Thank you. I didn't expect that. I don't cry. My eyes sweat.
It was tough. That was a tough one. That was a tough call.
These post-fight interviews are brought to you by Chad Rowe Tattoos. I'm here with Deborah after a hard-fought battle. It did not go your way, unfortunately. No. I, myself, was kind of leaning towards you in that final round. I thought that you had had enough to get the job done. What did you think went wrong today? And it seemed like you enjoyed the process. What was that like actually doing battle against another player?
Yeah, I think nothing went wrong today. I think we both did absolutely the best possible strategy that we could do, and sometimes the dice are in your favor and sometimes they're not. I was so impressed with her Shield of Faith. I think throwing that up meant I just couldn't hit her, and ultimately it was just about respect from one warrior to another.
Yeah, and I think that kind of reigns through in the D&D world, which we love to see. Of course, this is a unique setup and there has to be a winner and a loser, but I think the fans today were the real winners. So thank you for your battle, and we look forward to having you back on for another fight at another time.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with Alicia Marie, who piloted Barrowin to a victory. What was that battle like for you?
It was insane. And you know, I went into that thinking, this looks pretty even, but I still felt like the underdog because, you have a cleric versus a barbarian. Barbarian's a fighting machine. Clerics have they have tricks in their back pockets, of course, but barbarians are barbarians. And then also we're talking about Deborah Ann Woll. Like, she's Miss Dungeons & Dragons, and she still is. She's one of the most amazing, dynamic players. If you ever get a chance to either be at one of her tables or play with her, you must take it. She never has it, but if she ever does, you should. She's amazing. I can't say enough about her, and even when I heard her talking about me, she brought me to tears, and I'm like, I can't cry. I'm supposed to be like a warrior here. Gordon Golfin is watching above, and I'm over here crying. But anyway, I had a really good time. The game was amazing. I have to say, I learned a lot. Every time I play, no matter what level I play, I learned so much about the game mechanics, about the class itself. Clerics are very new to me. I was very happy I was able to call in my spiritual guardians to give me advice after each round. But yeah, like Deb said, sometimes the dice are in your favor, sometimes they're not. And today, they slightly lean toward me favorably. We'll see, but yeah.
Well, I think you said it all, Alicia. It is such a joy to watch you roleplay and such a joy to watch the interaction between you and Deb together. So thank you so much for bringing this awesome battle today.
Thank you. I had so much fun. And now, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a donut. Thank you.
Time for donuts.
This tournament update brought to you by Satine's Quest. Sign up for your ultimate RPG vacation experience at satinesquest.com.
We'll see you again next week for another quarterfinal match.
Anna Prosser's Evelyn will go head-to-head with Mark Mears' Baloth.